Here we are with the Fullerton family Mustang, 67 Mustang, painted in springtime yellow. The car right now is in the assembly stage. Still has a lot more to go. A couple of things we need to touch up, such as in here there's supposed to be a little bit more body caulking than there should be, or than there is. So I just got to touch that up and put a little bit of color in there. But the doors are all hung. Doors have all brand new hinges, brand new bolts. The car has not been wheeled out yet, so any ripple or any orange peel like that will be taken out in the wet sand and wheeling process. The car has not been wet sanded yet. We're just going to get it assembled and then wet sand it and put all the glass back in and everything. There's the top of the car right there. You're going to see a lot of tape on the car and the edges and so forth. It's just in the assembly process. I like to cover up the edges and corners and things like that, so if you nick anything or you put your hand on it, and somebody puts their hand on the car, you see I have a ring on, and well, I take my ring off when I'm working on the car, but just in case you touch something, you don't want anything to get scratched. There's the top of the car there. Coming down the sail panel, you're going to see a lot of paper, a lot of tape. It's almost like unwrapping a gift. The car was painted, and while we're in the process of putting things together and stuff like that, moving it around, the whole car was papered off, kind of like this here, so nothing can rub up against the paint or anything like that. The paint still has to be wet sand and wheeled, but still, I like to take a little bit of extra caution and tape it off, such as like when we're doing the doors. You're going to see, there's a lot of tape down here, just so the edges and stuff don't nick and get scratched up. Car has had a new headliner put in. There's the new headliner from top to bottom, well, the top actually. New dome light coming across. You have a new mirror bracket. You have new sun visors. The insides of the doors are painted black, like they should be. We're just waiting to put the inserts in. You can see the inside of the door here. This here is actually considered part of the interior of the car, but back in the day they just painted it. And in here, there goes an insert. Inside the doors, I don't know how well we can see in there. Inside the doors have been rust-proofed, painted, rust-proofed, and so forth to try to protect them as much as possible. I don't know how well we can see in there. So that's how it goes there. The body, obviously the floor has been painted. The insides of the rear quarter windows have all been painted in there. That's actually been painted, rust-proof, and painted over. So, and coming along back of the car, the trunk area has all been painted and sealed up. It's all dusty right now, but all the inner walls have been painted. Down in the inner wheel wells, or the lower trunk wells, don't know how well we can see, that's all been rust-proof and painted over. Just a little something extra, so if water or moisture does get back down in there, it's actually rubberized with the paint over it, so it should not affect the car. All underneath in the bottom of the lips of the trunk, it's all been done. Underneath in the package tray, well, we can probably come from underneath the car and look up. Underneath the package tray has all been